Welcome to Moscow. As the cosmopolitan capital of Russia, Moscow is home to architectural marvels, magnificent churches, beautiful galleries, and museums. Moscow Kremlin is the major attraction of the city, followed by St. Basils Cathedral, Red Square, Bolshoi Theater, Lenin's Mausoleum, and Kremlin Wall Necropolis. The famous Russian salad originated from this city. While here, you must try the traditional borscht, beet and cabbage red soup, and smoked salmon delicacies. The nightlife here in Moscow is both laid back and lively depending upon your choice of place. You can enjoy live jazz music in bars here, or can opt to party hard in the thriving nightclubs. Now, back to some of the main attractions here in Moscow. Let's start with St. Basil's Cathedral. St. Basil's Cathedral was built by Ivan the Terrible in the 1550s. This intriguing cathedral bordering the Red Square consists of 9 separate chapels, each capped with its own individually shaped and colored dome. You don't want to miss this breathtakingly beautiful place while you are here. Then we have Moscow Kremlin. Moscow Kremlin is Moscow's most famous historical and political landmark. The Kremlin is a walled-in complex of cathedrals, palaces, and government offices, with several buildings open to the public, including the Armory, Patriarch's Palace, and the State Kremlin Palace. This is a must-see when you come visit. Next up is the Red Square. The Red Square is a city square in Moscow, Russia, with buildings surrounding the square that are all significant. Nearby to the south is the elaborate, brightly domed St. Basil's Cathedral and the palaces and cathedrals of the Kremlin, Lenin's Mausoleum. On the eastern side of the square is the Gum department store, and next to it, the restored Kazan Cathedral. This popular tourist attraction should be at the top of your list during your visit here in Moscow. Now for ancient history as we move to the Bolshoi Theater, which is the oldest theater in Moscow. Rebuilt following a fire and later a hurricane, it is magnificent both inside and out, and its resident opera and ballet troupes rate among the finest in the world. Now, who doesn't want to say they visited a place that holds stellar artistic and historical value? I know I do. Then there's Lenin's Mausoleum. Did you know that the embalmed body, or possibly a wax likeness, of this notorious 20th century Russian leader is viewable inside this large stone mausoleum? Yes, and if you plan to pay your respects while there, be advised that there is a certain decorum for visitors that is strictly enforced. Last but not least, we have the Kremlin Wall Necropolis. The Kremlin Wall Necropolis is the Soviet Union's national cemetery for those who died in valor for the Union from 1917 to its last burial in 1985. The Kremlin Wall was the de facto national cemetery of the Soviet Union's deceased national icons. Burial there was a status symbol among Soviet citizens. The Kremlin Wall Necropolis was designated a protected landmark in 1974. Moscow, the city is full of clubs, restaurants, and bars. Tverskaya Street is also one of the busiest shopping streets in Moscow. Nightlife in Moscow has moved on since Soviet times, and today the city has many of the world's largest nightclubs. Clubs, bars, creative spaces, and restaurants turned into dance floors are flooding Moscow streets with new openings every year. The hottest area is located around the old chocolate factory, where bars, nightclubs, galleries, cafes, and restaurants are located. Dream Island is an amusement park in Moscow that opened on February 29, 2020. It is the largest indoor theme park in Europe. The park covers 300,000 square meters. The appearance is in the style of a fairy tale castle similar to Disneyland. The park has 29 unique attractions with many rides, as well as pedestrian malls with fountains and cycle paths. The complex includes a landscape park along with a concert hall, a cinema, a hotel, a children's sailing school, restaurants, and shops. There you have it! The amazing city of Moscow, Russia awaits. So, what are you waiting for? Book your trip now.